Hello, my name is Christopher Lavin. I'm an elder law attorney with the Lavin Law Group. As elder law attorneys, we deal with an aging population. And unfortunately, a part of that population has developed illnesses that require long-term care, such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or serious MS. And unfortunately, a progression of that illness is they have to leave the community, it's no longer safe at home, and enter a skilled care facility such as a nursing home. When I walk through the clients with us and I go through the process with them, and we have multiple times, it's never easy. It's probably the most difficult decision that they'll have to make, especially as children. And I kind of explained it to them this way. This is probably the same decision your parents had to go through when they were sending you off to college. And they can see that it is a similar process. You want to make sure you find the right place. They come in with catalogs, they're all glossy and shiny and full of pretty pictures and such, and they have 4 or 5 different options, and they're kind of rating them based on this report and that report, very similar to what you do with the universities that you send your children to. I think that's important to gain all the information that you can about the facilities, gain the literature, but then what's the next step? You don't just send your child to the college based on the catalog you receive. You probably, when you whittle it down to places you're comfortable with, you take a visit. So we do encourage them to take a visit, and of course the facilities are welcome to that. And I say, don't just look at the paint on the wall or the color of the carpet. Look at the residents, look at their faces, look at the number of care providers that are there for them. Get an idea of the different types of activities and the schedule of activities. Walk through the kitchen, talk to the chef, talk to the nurses. I mean, everything you would do when you drop a son off at school or a daughter, you make sure that this is going to be a comfortable place for them. Proximity is also important. We find that most of our clients gravitate to facilities that are closer to their home. I don't want my son or daughter to go too far away to college because I want to make sure I can get there to visit them. Same thing. Make sure it's convenient to stop by at the holidays and check on them if there's an emergency. And of course, do they have friends there? We've had folks that are completely reluctant to leave the home. Just had this with a family member actually. But when he took his wife to the facility, he ran into so many old high school buddies. He is now considering moving there to the independent side of it as well, because he could hang out with folks that he hasn't seen in years and play cards with them and interact. And he could also be closer to his spouse. And the majority of facilities out there do allow for couples to stay together. I know that's important after long, long marriages. So take the time. Look at it as a positive thing. I think the move to the facility will benefit your folks. It will provide proper nutrition, proper care, proper attention, proper safety. Just like the move to the university will provide a proper education for you that did for you or your children. So it's a difficult life stage, but we do wish you well, and there is help out there.